Yo guys, what's going on? Chris Lopez here with Jersey Beast TV, and in this video we're going to be covering 5 must-haves for your home gym, 5 pieces of equipment or 5 styles of training that you can use to round out your home gym without taking up a ton of space. Bars and plates obviously are a great tool to get bigger and stronger, but they take up so much damn space. I don't have room for them here at my gym, at my house. So I'm going to give you guys what I use in my home gym to get a killer workout in, get really strong, build some serious muscle, and it does not involve bars and plates. And then what I'm going to do is link these things up for you so you can check them out on your own. And just hang tight because I got something for you at the end of the video as well. So first things first, number 1 is a kettlebell, a single kettlebell. You can buy 2 if you want, but the reason why you should buy 1 is because number 1, kettlebells are expensive, right? They're pretty pricey. They're more expensive than dumbbells. Number 2, if you buy 2, you got to pay on shipping for 2, and shipping is crazy whenever you buy weights. So unless you're going to go out to buy it somewhere, if you're getting it shipped to you from some online gym store or training store, you're going to pay shipping on that, and it's pretty expensive. So buy a single kettlebell. I would recommend getting at least one that's 70 pounds or 32 kilograms. And the reason being is even if you can't handle that, throw that around, having a heavier kettlebell than what you may be able to handle, or one that you can just handle, will pretty much force you to get strong enough to use it. So if you can't really do cleans or snatches with a heavy ass kettlebell yet, I would recommend just sticking with swings, sticking with weighted carries, sticking with heavy rows, and doing those exercises with the kettlebell first, and that will allow you to kind of grow into it. All right, so get the heavy kettlebell. You won't regret it. If you get a light one, you're going to outgrow it really, really soon. And if you have like a 30 or 35 pound kettlebell and you're a big, strong guy, there's a good chance you can swing that thing for 10 minutes without even feeling it. So get one that's kind of heavy and makes you work. Okay. Number 2, bodyweight training. Now, bodyweight training obviously is not a piece of equipment, but it is a style of training. And the thing that bodyweight training does is a lot of guys forget is it rounds out your strength and muscle building training. So personally, I like to use body weight at the end of my workout. So let's say I'm doing chest, I'll either do push-ups or dips, something like that, and burn out in the last couple sets. It gives me a nice pump at the end of my workout. Helps me, I'm convinced it helps me recover a little faster too, just because I'm kind of wrapping up my workout without killing myself and killing my joints. So bodyweight training is huge, and there's nothing more primitive than doing pull-ups or push-ups, bodyweight squats, lunge jumps, jump squats. Does not require equipment to do that. If you are looking to make your push-ups or pull-ups or your bodyweight squats tougher, a couple different ways you can do it. Number 1, you can do really, really slow reps. So maybe you count to 3 or count to 5 as you drop your body down. On pull-ups, it's coming down to the floor. Push-ups, it's coming down to the floor. And squats, it's coming down to the floor as well. So you count to 3 or count to 4 or count to 5, and do 20 or 30 or 40 reps that way, and it will crush you. The other way you can do it is really bang out some serious fast reps. Do as fast as you can. Either way is fine. Either way will make the movement a little bit tougher. But don't skimp out on the bodyweight training. It will definitely round out your physique. I mean, you look at these guys like gymnasts who do a ton of bodyweight work. They're super jacked, super strong, and they, not to say that they don't lift weights, but their relative strength is ridiculous. The strength that they have relative to their body weight is ridiculous. So there is something to be said about people who do bodyweight training and get really good at it. It will help you get stronger. Number 3 is bands. Now at my gym, we use 2 different types of bands. We use strength bands, which are like a big circle, like a big rubber band. And then the second type of bands we use is a Body Elastics band. That's the brand. It's called Body Elastics. They come with door hangers and the bands and clips and handles, and it's like a whole kit. I like those a little bit better, mainly because they both have their uses, but I like the Body Elastics a little bit better, mainly because there's a lot more options with the Body Elastics bands, because you have the handles, you have the door hanger, you have these anchors you can put around trees and stuff as well. So the fact that you can use bands with clips and clip multiple bands onto one handle will make the bands higher resistance. It's just a nice feature to have. But the cool thing about bands is that when you use them, as you approach you know, the end of the movement. So on a bench press or a chest press, it's the lockout, or overhead press, it's the lockout. As you approach the end of the movement, the band stretches more and it gives you more of a squeeze in those target muscles. The same thing on your rows. So if you're doing band rows and you're really pulling that band back, right, as you pull your hands into your chest, it really squeezes those upper back muscles, and because the band stretches more, it really hits those target muscles really, really hard at the right time. So bands are awesome. Number 4, suspension straps. You guys have probably heard these used as TRX straps, or you know, I guess suspension straps as well, or TRXs. The TRX brand is awesome. However, they're super, super expensive. So I would recommend kind of looking around. There are some other options out there. I'm going to link one up for you guys. It's called the Jungle Gym XT on Amazon. It's pretty cool. It's much cheaper than the TRX. It does the same exact thing. It's a quality piece of equipment. But the cool thing about suspension straps is that you can make your body weight exercises easier or tougher depending on the angle of your feet, your hand position. So basically it takes your body weight work and it kind of beefs it up a little bit. So you can make things harder or easier depending on some variables of where you place your hands and feet. It's pretty cool. You're kind of fighting against gravity based on the angle that you're training at. So suspension straps are definitely a good plus to have. And last but not least is a solid pair of dumbbells. Now, if you are wondering what weights to get on dumbbells, we went heavy with the kettlebell, right? The dumbbells, I'm going to argue that you should go a little lighter. So I would, a good weight for dumbbells, I would say, is like 50 to 70, depending on how strong you are. But you want to be able to use the dumbbells for volume work as well. So heavy kettlebells, no problem, because you can just toss it around, do swings, do carries, right? And then you get a moderate pair of dumbbells. I think here at the apartment I have a pair of 50s that I use for my high volume rows and floor presses and overhead presses. So you want the pair of dumbbells that give you more options. The kettlebell is pretty cool being heavy because you know, it's an odd object piece of equipment. It's just a ball with a handle. So it's a little bit tougher anyway to handle and to throw around. So it's okay for that to be heavy. But you need a lighter option for the higher volume work, and that's where the dumbbells come in. Because the dumbbells are a little bit more common, there's probably more exercises you can do with dumbbells that are more conventional. You want to be able to make sure that you can get all your reps in when you are lifting with your weights in your home gym. So I would argue that dumbbell should be a little bit lighter than the kettlebell. So 50 to 70 is a great weight for those. Those are the 5 things that I recommend in getting for your home gym. The reason being, number 1, is that it gives you a break from the bar. Number 2, if you live in an apartment like me and you have a family, like a kid or a wife, a daughter, I have a daughter and a wife. If you're anything like me, you don't have space for your stuff. So you know, you need all the space you can get, and this is enough that you can probably put in a box or put under the bed, which will allow you to still get your workout in without taking up too much room. And you know, I find my stuff missing all the time. I get stuff goes missing. So at least if it's small enough, your wife won't find it. But that's it, guys. Hopefully this video helped you if you're struggling with figuring out how you can get your training in at home. If you need help with finding these pieces of equipment, I'm going to link them up. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to link it up down at the bottom in the About section. If you're watching this on the blog, on my blog, jerseybeast.tv, I'll link it up in the blog post itself. But subscribe to the channel. A lot of free information going up on this channel every single day. Make sure you comment down below if you have any questions regarding the equipment that we talked about, rep ranges, set ranges. Maybe I can shoot a personalized video for you guys and show you how to use this stuff. And then last thing is on the right side of the screen over here, what I want you to do is click the card that comes up. I have a free gift for you guys. Just my way of saying thank you for subscribing and commenting and checking out my videos. It's my way of doing that. And then after you get your free gift, I'm going to link up some awesome workouts you guys can do using these pieces of equipment. So if you need help figuring out how to structure a chest workout using just kettlebells, or a bodyweight workout using a back workout just using bodyweight, or a leg workout just using suspension straps, I got you covered. So hang tight, get your free gift, watch this video to the end, and then I'm gonna link up right now I'm gonna link up some badass bodybuilding workouts for you guys using this stuff. Alright guys, so please subscribe to the channel, get your free gift, get your 60 badass bodybuilding workouts using this stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.